Hey, what is going on everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to part 2 of our yacht tutorial, finally, after quite a bit of time. In the last part, we built the yacht itself. Today we are working on the interior, something that I am pretty excited about, and something that should be a lot of fun for us. I don't have any specific plan that we are going off. We are just kind of gonna go along with this and figure it out as we go. We are starting on this main level right here when you go up these stairs from the back, the largest level. And on this level, I think is where we will have the main master bedroom, which will span the length, or the width, I guess, of the yacht. And we will have that over here towards the front, all the way at the end of this. And then we will have probably a few smaller bedrooms along the side here. Once we get closer to the back, I think we will do a kitchen and a table, a large table right here, maybe a dining room as well. Up here on the second level, we will have a sun deck right here, some lounge chairs. I think on the inside, we might put a pool table in here, maybe another bedroom as well if we can fit it, but then right up here is going to be the captain's area and the captain's quarters as well. Up top, we are going to have a party deck. We're going to have a sort of rooftop bar, I guess, since it is sort of the roof of this whole section. We will have a bar right up here. I think we will do a 360 bar, and then of course lots of seating as well. And lastly, on the bottom level of this, a few more bedrooms down here, and maybe some other sleeping quarters for the rest of the crew. So that is the tentative plan. I think we will actually go through and replace all of the black concrete with black stained glass. This is optional. Of course, I think the black concrete looks a lot nicer if you are building this simply for aesthetics and not doing the interior. I think this is very suitable, but because we are doing an interior, we are going to swap that black concrete for black stained glass. I'm actually going to use World Edit for this, but if you do not have World Edit, or if you are in survival, go ahead and swap that out now. It certainly loses some of its character, but now we can at least see out into the water. So as I said before, we are going to start on this main level right here, and the first thing we are going to do is fill in this wall around the glass with our quartz blocks, and we are just going to frame this. We're not going to extend it past by any blocks. We are just going to do this just like that, and we will do that on both sides. And I realized over here on this side we did not place glass behind those 4 blocks. We can go ahead and remove those since we don't need them. So we should be left with something that looks like this. From this stair right here that is going up towards the front, go 1 block behind it and place a row of quartz blocks on both sides and extend that all the way across. That will be our wall separating the inside from the outside. We can fill in that gap right here, just like that. And what we can also do is extend our dark oak slabs going down by 1 block here on the inside to fill in the rest of the ceiling. If you also prefer, you can just do a outline with the dark oak slabs and do a bit more of a vaulted ceiling like this. So just go ahead and extend that all the way out here to the front, and then turn them going in by 1 block if you are doing the vaulted ceiling, and then we can continue those going towards the very front where we have the rest of our dark oak. So that will look something like this. Again, the master bedroom is going to be here in the front. Find the middle block between these 2 windows, the 2 block wide and the 3 block wide, and place a row of quartz blocks going up. Same thing over here on this side, a row of quartz blocks going up. Extend that going across the front, and this will be our master bedroom. It should give us plenty of space. Of course, we are not going to use all of this. We are going to cut it off right here at the window. We may turn this into a bathroom though, but go 1 block behind or one block towards the front from this window, and then build up this wall towards the ceiling. So something that looks like this. We will take care of this quartz in just a moment. In fact, we may even get creative with this and extend that quartz going all the way across to cover that up. And we can go ahead and extend that up towards the ceiling just on this side to give us a sort of unique design. Actually, we'll go on both sides. Well, no, I take that back. Just on this side to give us a unique design. And we will extend, I think here in the bedroom, we won't do any kind of vaulted ceiling. We will just extend the dark oak planks going all the way down so the bedroom ceiling is flat. I know that may have been a little quick, so I will pause here for just a second so you can see what we did. And then right up here, we have these two quartz blocks that, can we get rid of those? If we extended our slabs like that and reconfigure the glass, you know, it's less curvature in the glass up here, but I think that is fine for the sake of not having that quartz block here in the ceiling. Now we could put the bed on this wall, but I would rather do a bathroom, so find that middle block, break those two blocks, and then 2 blocks on either side, and 3 going across. We are going to do an archway into the bathroom, so grab out your smooth quartz stairs and go ahead and place those upside down on each side just to make that a little bit more grand. The bathroom ceiling will be a little bit lower. We can fill in all of this with our dark oak planks or our dark oak slabs. That way we can cover up everything up above us, just like that. I think we will wall this off right here where we have this row of quartz going across. Just extend that down by a few more blocks. Here at the bottom, actually I think what we will do is fill in all of these gaps right here, and we may need some quartz slabs for this as well. But just go ahead and fill in all of these gaps going up. Of course, we won't be able to fill in right here because we have our dark oak slabs up top, but we are left with something that looks about like this. We can actually replace this quartz right here with dark oak. So something that looks like this. I think we will come back to the bathroom a little later on and get creative with the rest of this. For now, it's just about getting everything outlined, and then we will go back and add furniture. Leave a 2-block gap right here, and a 2-block gap right here, and then just fill in going all the way across on each side. I think we will have 2 entrances to the bedroom, and then place our bed right here. Although, I think we will go 1 block wide, so that we can have a 5-block wide bed, and have that line up. I think what we will do with these windows is have some kind of vanity going across, maybe a sink in there as well, or who knows, maybe a coffee maker or something luxurious like that. But that is our master bedroom. You know what? I just got an even better idea. Leave a 3-block gap in front of the bathroom door, and then place a quartz block, extend that up towards the ceiling, and extend it out by 2 blocks on each side. Go ahead and extend that all the way up towards the ceiling as well, and we will place our bed. I think we will still do it on this wall, but now we can have a TV right here, and it's separated from the bathroom a little bit, and then along this side, I don't know, we'll figure something else out. Also, 2-block gap right here, we are going to turn this into a closet, if possible. It might be a little crammed, but we will find a way to do that. So that is the master bedroom outline. Let's move on to a few other bedrooms while we are at it. So leave a 1-block gap from this window going forward, or going towards the back. That way it is symmetrical on both sides here, and extend that wall going all the way up, and maybe 3 blocks out, just like this. Because we are going to have this at the end of the hallway, actually extend it out by 4 blocks. Or do we want to go 5? You know what? Break this wall right here. What we are instead gonna do is have 1 hallway on this side, and rather than trying to have bedrooms on both sides, we will just have our bedrooms on this side. That way we get more space. And I think we may remove this door right here on the left, keep this one, extend that wall going all the way to the master, and then go ahead and remove this wall now. So we should have a long continuous wall with a 2-block wide hallway right here and 3 blocks once we get to the master, and go ahead and extend that all the way to that last glass block, and then remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. That way we don't have to count that out. And now go ahead and raise this wall all the way up to the ceiling, 4 blocks in total. And then we can go ahead and turn that wall going towards this side of the ship. And now we have space for a kitchen right here and a dining table right here. I think we might even be able to fit a dining table here as well. So go in 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, break a doorway right there. Leave a 3-block space on this side and extend that going back. So this bedroom is 7 blocks wide. We will have another 7-block wide bedroom right here. That was 8. That should be 7. There we go. Extend that back. It should line up with that wall right here. And we get one more bedroom right here. For these doorways, actually they are all 7 blocks wide. I did not plan on that, but that works out well. We will have the doors centered in each one. Go ahead and extend the walls up for each bedroom. And because we have so many turns and things in the ceiling, different walls and angles and things like that, I'm not going to do the vaulted ceiling design anymore. We're just going to fill that in so it is solid all the way through. Plus, this level is already 4 blocks tall. I don't think we need to make it seem like it is any taller. Alright, so all of these ceilings have been filled in now. We do have this row of quartz right here that is visible all the way at the end. And what we are going to do with that is just place a row of upside down quartz stairs and cover that up. Actually, I kind of like how this looks. I think we are going to continue this pattern going all the way around, just like that for the outside. That is very elegant. I am a fan of that, so we are going to keep it. So that is the first level now. We can also take out our black stained glass, although I think we will do panes instead. And we can do a row of these going all the way across and have maybe a 2-block opening right here that is also 2 blocks tall. And then we can just fill in the rest of this window going across, just like that. And I think we are going to change this again and have a 3-block tall gap and then place glass on either side right there. And if we take some light gray glass and replace the middle blocks there, we will get ourselves some handles on those doors. So I'm pretty happy with that design. Again, the kitchen is going to be right here. A dining table if we can fit it, but we will for sure have a very large dining table out here, as well as a very nice lounge area. And then moving back, we will have bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, and master bedroom. Although we do need, I just realized this, we need a bathroom somewhere in here. So I think we may just do a Jack and Jill bathroom right here. Leave a 1-block gap from this wall, and then place a solid wall going across. Put a door in the middle, 2 blocks tall, and extend that wall going all the way up, just like this. Leave a 1-block gap from this wall right there, and break a door, same thing right there. And then we can remove this first wall right here, just like that, fill in the ceiling. And now we are left with sort of this opening right here, which actually makes this hallway feel a lot less crammed, and we could probably put some storage closets or something right here as well, just like that. A couple blocks down right there for a doorway, and now we have some room for storage. We can put our beach towels in there or something like that. Over each of these doors, we are going to do a lower half slab, leaving a gap above it. Same thing here for the master bedroom. And that is our first level completely finished for the layout. Let's move on to the second level, where things could get a little bit more interesting since we have the control area, also known as the bridge. I think we will leave a, well, I don't know. Actually, the first thing we need to do, similar to what we did up above, is fill all of this in with our dark oak slabs so that the glass doesn't just have that weird gap in it. Okay, so with that all filled in, now we can really get to work on this. Leave a 2-block gap from this side, and then break a 2-block doorway right here. We are going to have another hallway. Actually, we are going to have this doorway all the way here at the edge, since this area up here is a little bit more crammed. And then we are going to have a hallway. Actually, I take that back. I think we're going to put a pool table right here, have some more entertainment up here. And then from this very front dark oak block right here before this glass, leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 block gap. On the 8th block, place a row of quartz blocks going all the way across and extend that up to the ceiling. On the right hand side, all the way up against the glass, wreck a doorway right in there. And this is the bridge that we are working with. We can fill in these gaps above the glass using our quartz, and we can round this off a little bit more as well, just like that. For the actual controls, we are going to place a series of upside down quartz stairs, just like this. And we can go ahead and turn those going back for a couple blocks as well. I think we can also turn them here on the front, but we're not going to connect them because then we lose a lot of that space. Of course, we will have our captain's chair right here, and we will take out an item frame to do the steering wheel for the ship. We will put a snowball in the middle for the steering wheel, and we will come back to the rest of this in a little while. Again, this area out here will all be for entertaining. We may even put a bowling lane right up here since we do have the space for it. So we will come back to all of this. I think the layout up here will remain open as it is. Now we get to the rooftop. Let's line ourselves up with this stair here in the back. Place a block in the middle of the ship lined up with those stairs, extend it out by 1 on either side, and then go diagonally towards the front, and then place 3 blocks diagonally, and then go back towards the middle and round that off so we get a circle just like this. Place a pillar of quartz blocks going up just like that. I think we will change that, but for now, that is just going to be the shelf to hold all of the bottles for our rooftop bar. And I think we will leave the ceiling as it is, sort of vaulted like this. Again, I don't want to make it seem too low or anything like that down here. Everything else up here will just be a party gathering space. We're not going to have any walls or anything like that. Although, it might not be a bad idea to have a bathroom up here by the bar. That might be a wise idea, but we will figure that out in just a second. We do have the lower level, but first I want to go through and make sure that we get all of these stairs put into place now. From the first level up to the second level, we will do that from the left-hand side of the ship right here, and we will go 1 block in from this wall right here and go back maybe 3 blocks from this wall right there. A 2-block wide staircase, and we can just do upside down and right side up dark oak stairs all the way up to the second level of the ship. Of course, we will want to remove all of this dark oak right up here, and once we get to the top, we can finish that off, and we get our staircase just like that. We will continue our black stained glass 1 block past that stair for safety reasons. And for our staircase up to the top level, we will do that up against this glass right here, again with our dark oak stairs. And we will start that on that first glass block right here, and extend that going up towards the top, removing all of the dark oak that is in our way, just like that. Actually, let's move that over by 1 more block. That way we can give ourselves a little bit more room up here with the rooftop bar. So something that looks like this. And now we can go up. We can surround this gap in the floor with our black stained glass, just like that. And our staircases are finished. We do need 1 more staircase down to the lower level, but I think we can actually fit that in right here on this side of the staircase. Yachts are similar to RVs. It's all about making the most of every square inch available. So we will do something like that, and we can continue our black stained glass going around to protect this side, give us some railing right there. So now with all of our staircases finished, we can move down to the lower level and start to lay out how this will look. Of course, down here, the ceiling is only 2.5 blocks tall, so we won't want to bring this down anymore. That is pretty much as low as we can go. Similar to the upper deck, we are going to have a hallway on this side that is 3 blocks wide, and we can start that in line with this bottom stair right here. This right here will be a storage room. We can't do bedrooms there because we don't have any windows, but feel free to add some windows and some bedrooms there if you would like. This wall we will just continue all the way to the front of the ship, just like this, until we can't anymore. Once we get to this front window right here, we are going to extend this wall going across and fill that in so it is solid. You can remove this row of quartz now if you would like. And we will fill all of that in going across just like that. We're not going to have anything on this side of the wall. We will have that go the length of the ship just like this. We can go ahead and turn this wall right here. And now we can carve out our doors for the bedrooms. Actually, we'll do the bedrooms first. So just get yourself on the inside of this wall. And I think the way we will do this is based on where the windows are. So we have this single window right up here. I think we will have that in the same bedroom as... Actually, we may turn this into a bathroom. So go behind these 2 slabs that we have right here and extend that all the way out. And then we will do a door right here from the outside. That will be a pretty good space to turn into a bathroom. Right here, we will leave 2 blocks on either side of this window for some symmetry, and then we can raise that up. For this bedroom, we will do a wall right here in between the 3 block wide window and the 1 block wide window, and we can raise that up as well. And then right here, we will leave a 1 block gap going behind that window, and we can raise that up as well. For the windows, there's really not much of a pattern to it. I think we will just go 1 block in from the wall on the right hand side, and we will do that for all of these. And then of course the bathroom as well. Now of course down here we do have that gap in the quartz. We will just do dark oak planks on top of those. If you don't like how that looks, you can again do either a vaulted ceiling with our dark oak outlining it, or you can just fill it in all the way, but I think it will look just fine having that outline the top. It's sort of a wood accent, if you will. We will also extend that over the doorways for each room. And then again, back here, I think we will just turn this into a storage room so we can extend this quartz wall by 3 blocks from the end of the stair. I guess it really only needs to be, well, no, we'll go 3 blocks, just like that. Actually, we will loop that all the way around these stairs and just continue that wall like that. And then we will have another wall going across the back that follows a similar pattern to what we have been doing with our dark oak planks going across in that gap, just like that. Again, if these quartz blocks bother you, you can just bring that wall forward by 1 more block. So this will be our storage room. We will just put some shelves in here. It won't be anything fancy. Or actually maybe the boiler room, since we don't have anything like that yet. Everywhere else down here is a bedroom and then a single bathroom down here at the end. So altogether we have 7 bedrooms on this yacht. We have 4 bathrooms, 1, 2, 1 downstairs, and we will do 1 more right up here at the bar. Find this diagonal block, extend it this way by 2 blocks just like that, and up, going around like so. And we will do the doorway right here at the top of these stairs, and we can fill in those gaps with our quartz slabs, just like that. Just a small half bathroom. So 3.5 bathrooms, 7 bedrooms, a kitchen, bowling lane, pool table, all of the above. And of course, we can't forget about all of our various sun decks in the front of the yacht, up top, and down here at the bottom. But since this video is getting to be pretty long, I think we are going to end it there, and what I will instead do is work on the interior on my own time, and we will do a walkthrough showcase so that you can see how I approached it, because interiors do take a very long time to do. An individual room will probably take 5 to 10 minutes, and we have a lot of rooms to cover. So I'm going to do all of the rooms between now and part 3, and then we will do a showcase of this. I will go through each room slowly, and of course you can either pause the video and copy what I have, or just use it for inspiration and create your own stunning interior for this yacht. Whatever your choice may be, I hope it will be just fine for you. But again, that is where we are going to end it for today's video. I really hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and be sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on videos as soon as I publish them. Check the description for some more important information, links, how to contact me, all of that good stuff. And with all of that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, and I will see all of you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye!